Or you going to Grady? Word. Drop top, I'm behind the wheel. No, for real, count real.
So happy to have you here for a midweek edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This should be an intriguing contest. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. Tonight, their first look at this San Antonio squad this year.
And they were the odds-on favorite in this matchup last year, but actually lost the season series.
And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
So it's San Antonio now, following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Pass to Holmgren. The three is up. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Right side Johnson. That one is off. Up top Holmgren. Here's Bowen. It's Brown on the wing. Dort with a steal. Here's Wembanyama. Great D that time from Holmgren. On offense, here is San Antonio. Here's Bowen to the middle. Stolen by Wembanyama. Inside. Here's Johnson. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him.
The defense gives Shea all their attention, and that leaves another guy open and ready to score.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We were talking about Chet Holmgren, the versatility at both ends. And Coach pointed out one thing in particular, saying that Chet has the ability to create for himself. He's a tremendous ball handler for his size. He has great footwork, and he stays on balance. He knows it's going to take a team effort defensively.
Thank you for that, Allie. The three from Wembanyama. On offense, here is San Antonio. Trailing by 2. The kick out to Paul. Pass to Barnes. From deep three-point range. The Thunder with the rebound.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
Holmgren with the block.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this. Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. All right, Stan, what's your take on this very youthful San Antonio Spurs roster?
Well, Brian, they've got the guy to build around. They're very exciting to watch. They've been gaining momentum. They're coming together as a unit, as a roster. And look, this team's got a chance to be very good together.
And he sinks the second. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
It's stolen by Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And San Antonio has possession. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Kicks it out to Barnes. Clock at 2. Castle for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Count it.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. That one's good for 2.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Pass to Holmgren. Down low. Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Well, I'll tell you, Brown gets off the floor so easily.
Outside for Wembanyama. Three-pointer, no good.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
They now take the lead.
I like the unselfish approach from Brown there, willing to give it up to his open teammates.
Rejected by Holmgren. And here's Brown for 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
And that does it for the first quarter. San Antonio on top, up 5. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
14.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
All right, Stan, as you look around the league, who stands out as the best perimeter defender right now?
There's so many good ones. OG Anunoby might be the most versatile. Drew Holiday, Derek White, KCP. Don't forget about guys like Aaron Gordon and Herb Jones, also outstanding.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Left side, Wembanyama. The kick out to Wiggins. Misses the 3. San Antonio leading by 7. Pass to Bowen. Here's Brown. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
There's a screen by Wiggins. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Wiggins. Rejected by Holmgren. And he's able to get it back. And here comes the break. Here's Paul. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, he's been playing this game a few years now, so CP3 knows how to draw contact and get to the line.
And the first one at the line is good. Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history. The San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, and Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter right here, too.
Good-looking guy.
Man, good whistle there.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Dagnall said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Spurs lead by 8. Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Walker with it. And there's the lob.
And he's got bunnies. Sohan, a high flyer.
And so it's Rose who brings up the ball for the Thunder. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Brooklyn where they'll face the Nets. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. There's the screen by Johnson. Rose can't connect. Sohan outside. Pass to Castle. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Thunder trail by 10. Coach, as you know, two-way wings like Devin Vassell are a hot commodity in the NBA these days.
Yeah, Brian, he's got good defensive instincts. He's got great length. And offensively, a pretty good three-point shooter. But his main weapon is that mid-range jump shot.
You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman. You love the frame and the length Castle brings to the guard position.
And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession here.
Well, that's just a careless pass. He's lucky that was just deflected and not picked off.
1:16 left to play in the first half of basketball. Basket's good.
And give credit to Coach there for drawing that up. He positioned his guys for immediate success.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Up top, Johnson. 5 points in the game. There's 49 seconds left to play in the second quarter. To the paint. Stolen by Holmes. San Antonio shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. Free throw is good from Collins. After undergoing 3 ankle surgeries in 10 months in 2020 and 2021, Coach Zach Collins has bounced back amazingly.
He really has, Brian. And the injuries have really been the only problem for Zach Collins. He's got size, skill, and toughness. This guy is a very effective player when he's healthy.
His story is inspirational.
It is indeed.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
San Antonio again can't hit. Under trail by 10. Now Vassell. Wallace outside. Vassell outside. Back to Wallace. Pass to Joe. On the take. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Joe's gotten his first basket of the night.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
And so it's San Antonio up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right back. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Here's Oklahoma City now. 8-point game. And here's Vassell. Dort outside. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Bowen. Now here's Barnes. He has 7. Drives. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And Stan, they always say, for a player, confidence is such a big part of it. How can a coach instill that in a player?
Well, as your coach, I think your job is to create a system that the players believe in and they believe they can have success in. The rest of it has to come from inside of the players. They have to believe in themselves.
Here's Paul. Wembanyama gets a hand on it.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Number 31, Stephen Castle.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Barnes. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Dort with it. Now guarded by Brown. Here's Johnson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Johnson's got 9.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Oklahoma City foul. Magic Johnson. Second team foul. Third substitution. Number 5, Jarrett Walker.
Brown with it. 7 points in the game. To the inside. You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer Pro-Am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker. And what you immediately notice about Chet Holmgren is his uniqueness. He's got size, but also tremendous agility. He can hit outside shots or battle down low.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie. Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul. Spurs on deep. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Clock at 6. Back to Dort. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. The big man, Wembanyama, sinks the three.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
To the right side. Brown with it, and it's Dort picking him up. Walker's shot is off. Thunder trail by 4. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Caruso. And the three off target. And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Gilgeous-Alexander sinks a big one.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
Yeah, it's normally the defense that fuels a comeback, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Pass to Walker. Off target from outside. Here's Oklahoma City now. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
A big group substitution here for San Antonio.
Defensive foul. Bruce Bowen.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Coach, when you watch Wemby, it's not the height that jumps out. It's the way he moves with that height.
Brian, I've been around the NBA a long time, and you think you've seen it all. But when you see someone with Wembanyama's size and the things he can do, his ball handling, his shooting range, the way he moves, blocking shots, this guy is one of a kind.
Feels like he's emerging as the face of the NBA soon.
I think that's what we all expect.
Out of bounds, it'll be Thunderball.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
59 seconds left in the third quarter. Now Vassell. Joe on the wing. Wallace outside. All by himself. And the layup falls. And the Spurs lead by 1.
Well, Castle got out in transition and ends up getting trusted with finishing the fast break, which he does.
Here's Wallace. The kick out to Wiggins. Pass to Hartenstein. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's his first trip to the line, and he knocks down the first one. And so Hartenstein nails both of them. 23 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Inside, Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
Well, they have Jones out there to run these plays, to work the defense and open things up.
To the paint. Here's Holmes. Misses the baby hook. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Spurs out in front. They lead by 1. And don't go away.
38.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. San Antonio with the ball. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Outside Barnes. Pass to Holmgren. Screen by Holmgren. Stolen by Wembanyama. It's Johnson with a drive. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. And the Thunder lead by 1. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
5 to shoot. Here's Holmgren. Holmgren with a big reach.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
Rose outside. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Outside Wembanyama. The 3. And Rose is good for 3.
And playing very well here in the second half. I mean, their shooting percentage is now over 50% from the field.
Pass to Brown. Can't hit that one. Good D by Wallace. Thunder with a lead. Here's Caruso.
Oh, yeah. Caruso has major spring to his game.
Holmgren inside. Down low. Holmgren drops it in.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the 4th. Wallace left side. Rose outside. Outside Wembanyama. 19-footer. It's not going to go for him.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Rose outside. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Here's Bowen. Pass to Castle. From outside the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Yeah, this kid Castle loves having the ball in these spots. He wants to be the guy to hit the big one.
2 minutes remaining.
Rose with it.
2 minutes.
They double him with Holmgren. The kick out to Johnson. Sends it home from 3-point land. Johnson's got 9 points here in the second half.
And that 3-pointer is big. Cancels out the triple at the other end and helps stretch out their lead.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And San Antonio making a change here. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. He had some words of confidence for his team, saying all it takes is a few chances. We make a few plays down the stretch, we can steal this thing from them. Back to you guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Left side Barnes. The kick out to Paul. And there's a pick to the middle. Poke loose. 6 to shoot. And a Up the court come the Thunder on the break.
Easy to admire the defensive intensity Gilgeous-Alexander provides. Outstanding job coming up with the steal there.
Paul looking it over. Kicks it out to Barnes. Pass to Holmgren. Takes a 13-footer. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Owen with a rebound. And the Spurs with possession here. Here's Barnes. Here's Holmgren. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Well, that's the kind of defensive play you need to win ball games. Great block from Wembanyama.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Here's Bowen. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Here's Rose. Driving inside.
I mean, how many times have you seen that? Derrick Rose driving, scoring, exerting his will on the game.
So we see Oklahoma City get the win.